children. Good is written in stars.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, Heiress of Chaos, and she is actually on the show this morning.
Oh my goodness. I am? What did you tell me? Oh my goodness.
Good morning, Psycho Dwarf 9, Chester of Sin, Dave G Sound, Derek McManus, the Rooster in the Hen House, my co-host on Thursdays and Fridays, Dave Bob. The Doctor of Disaster and Destruction, Adega Outlaw, Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches is here. Samantha Joe, one half of Tag Team Valkyries, is here. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Sit Room, Mary's Game Room. The Guardian of the Void, Lady Mist, is here. Good morning, Lady Mist. Curry, good morning, Curry. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing out there this morning? Good morning, Yoda, Dark Star Project, Story Time. And real quick, before we get started, Pat Steven Seagal joined the YouTube membership. He is now a Warrior of Midgard. Thank you so very much, Pat Steven Seagal, and we've got a very special skull for everyone that joins the membership. Are you ready, Eris?
Yes, obviously. Yes.
Skull! Thank you so very much, Pat Steven Seagal. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Skull!
Yeah.
Oh, man, we have got a hell of a show coming to you guys this morning. It is Monday, and you know what? We're going to start the week off with some fire and brimstone because that is the way we do things around here. And you know what? We talked about this in March, guys. We had a show in March. Our theater's done, and guess what? The big chains with movies going to streaming. How many people out there are going to go to a theater and spend $50 a person to see a movie when they can watch it on HBO Max for $25?
Or you can watch it on Disney Plus for a one-time fee of like $30.
Well, now you're going to be able to watch it on HBO Max for a monthly fee. And it's the coup. It's the coup. The coup strikes again. Because guess what? Regal's going under.
Oh, it already went under.
God knows what's going to happen to Cinemark and the rest of them. But the big chains are done. You're going to have mom and pop theater chains that don't make anything. They're not going to make anything. Because the movie industry is going to completely hang them by their own petards because they're going to have complete control over the movie release situation. And a $5 super chat from Psycho Dwarf 9 game highlights. You're leaving? Yep. Next act is a pole dancing orc.
Oh man. Woo.
Thank you so very much, Psycho Dwarf 9. And since we're talking like, old school D&D stuff, we'll give you a little dragon skull this morning.
Oh hell yeah.
You ready, Eris?
Yes. Right.
Skull! Thank you so very much, Psycho Dwarf 9. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. Skull, brother.
I'm very good at that, can't y'all tell?
Oh, and good morning, Loriana Creel. Okay, I got to go back to work. Have a great stream. Thank you so very much for popping in, Loriana Creel. Thank you. It's insane that with so many people on that stream in March said, no, it's not done. No, theaters are going to be fine. No, they're going to bounce back. So many people expected this to be over. Go back if you crawl through the videos and you go back to March and you watch that video. It's one of the oldest videos I've got still up there because I do take some down sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
It's insane. It's insane. So many people thought this would be over by now. Oh, they'll bounce back. It's going to be just fine. It's only temporary. Project Storytime, brother. You take it easy, man. I hope to have you on again sometime soon. I did throw an invite to Project Storytime out this morning because I wanted the Heiress of Chaos tag team.
That's the I don't know, not EFAP because it's not EFAP, but we've started this thing of going through these awful videos and for like 5.5 hours. So it's EFAP, but it's obviously not EFAP because it's us. So I don't know if we're gonna put a special name on that, but yeah, it's a hell of a thing.
And Dee Dee Myers, I don't see one theater making it. Just not any of the big ones. No. Not any of the big ones. No. And Jedi Bill, good morning, Jedi Bill 797. Lady Mist, good morning. Good morning and hail. It's insane that we're still here.
Yeah.
It's insane that we're still here. Wow, I don't know about that. I thought this went away a long time ago with the invention of the internet, Pat Stevens.
What? Oh. Yeah, I don't think those exist anymore.
They might. You work. They might have some out in California. I don't know, but.
Oh, well, they're definitely done then, considering what's happening right now in those two states. No, it's a weird thing to think about that. What was the last time? I saw a question actually proposed on Twitter, and I don't remember who did it, but they were like, what was the last time you went to a theater? And I was like, damn, what was the last movie you saw in the theater? Joker, I think, actually. Joker. I think Joker was the last movie I saw in theaters.
One of the very first reviews I did on this channel was Joker.
Yeah. And man, it's like, then where the hell have I been watching them? That's Steven. I don't even want to hazard a guess.
Probably from the comfort of your own home.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, it's sad, and I think I was definitely one of those people who was like, "No, we'll go back to normal," because, well, back in March, you're Rags. You're definitely Rags. Project Storytime. You might be a combo of Rags and Wolf, actually. But back in March, no one expected this to go as long. Do y'all remember what was it? How many days lockdown? 3 weeks lockdown or something? Supposed
Yeah,
to be.
and yeah, a couple. Then it turned into a couple of months, and then now it's been all year.
Yeah, we're back. We're in December, y'all. We're Christmas just around the corner. It is a glorious. No, I did the math wrong. I'm still doing the math wrong. 18 days away. Forgive me, my coffee hasn't fully kicked in yet. 18 days away from Christmas. We have just a little bit more than that for New Year's.
Well, what do you think about the fact that Hollywood is pushing and getting special rights for basically the Hollywood elite, for filmmakers, for production teams,
What?
to be essential workers? You've got, and this got brought up earlier, you've got a woman that can't open her dining room patio. She basically has a restaurant. She can't open the patio for customers, but 100 feet away,
Oh, I heard about this.
a Hollywood production team can have catering and eat.
Yeah, they literally set up outdoor dining, like 100 feet away from her outdoor dining restaurant that she's not allowed to open, and they were all eating there, like
Yes.
as a group, without any protective equipment. That sounds like something else. I mean, masks.
Yeah, and Pat Stevens called that one video where they set up the film crew outside eatery right in her yeah, that is exactly what we were talking about.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I saw that on Twitter. I didn't want to believe it. I was like, no, you're joking, right? This is a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
Because real life, like reality and just jokes, just comedy in general, has blended so much together. Because a lot of comedy has to do with absurdity. It's just blended in together. Because real life has become so absurd that it's just like, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know if any of y'all follow the Onion on Twitter, but there are sometimes I can't tell if it's a parody.
Well, here's the deal.
It's so close to home.
This is the big deal. Hollywood is not essential.
No,
You've got back in the day, during the Depression, during various points in history, Hollywood has been essential. But guess what? You've got multiple forms of entertainment now that you can turn to, that you can go to, that is not Hollywood. You've got video games. You've got giant novellas. You've got independent comic creators. You've got all these different forms of entertainment, VR. You don't need Hollywood. Hollywood is not essential. The only people Hollywood is essential to is Hollywood.
Yeah, and they haven't given us. Okay, so what happens when you, as a business, do not adapt? You eventually will go out of business. Like, how many times have we seen companies that have been around forever gone under because they weren't able to adapt to the modern model of how things are done, which is mostly online shopping? Like, what happens? They go under. So, Hollywood didn't adapt to what the majority of people do, right? Which is not any of this woke SJW bullshit. That's just not the majority. And it's just not. You can't tell me that, like, people who have check marks on Twitter are the majority. Because that's a status symbol. They created it into a status symbol. You can't tell me that that's a majority if it's supposed to be a status symbol. So, when you're not able to adapt, you either have to adapt or you go out of business.
Hollywood cannot be the modern day Coliseum if you can't go to the damn Coliseum.
Yeah, that's another thing too, right? So, like, the hub where they would pay like a third party basically to show off their product are going under because, in part, of course, because of the pandemic, but also because of the fact that they are pushing back movies. They keep pushing them back and pushing them back, pushing them back, which are movies that would have intrigued everyone. I wanted to go see Tenet, right? I was so pumped for that movie. I pumped for that movie for like a year before it came out, right? I didn't even go see that in theaters. Because I was just kind of like, well, I mean, the experience, what's the experience going to be? It's going to be lame. It's going to be like no one there, you know? It's not really the true theater experience. Like, what's even the point? You know?
Well, you can't, there is no, you're not going to get a true theater experience.
Well, not anymore.
No, they've got whole sections blocked off if you can even get in one because they've closed them all down. You've got maybe a mom or pop operation here or there running, basically an FU operation where they're like, no, we're going to open and we're going to serve popcorn and we're going to serve drinks and we're going to have that experience. But the majority of theaters are closed. You're not going to get anything, and you're not going to get anything new. That's the problem. You're not going to get any kind of blockbuster. The age of the $1 billion blockbuster event is over.
No, it died with Endgame. Prove me wrong.
And that's the issue. It's done. You see, they just announced just the other day, and give me just a second to pull this up. That let's see, what movie? It was Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter got like duped off the planet, right?
Yep. Monster Hunter film pulled from Chinese theaters over ist joke after just one day at the box office. One day at the box office.
That is China, though.
They got nuked out of Chinese theaters over an ist joke.
You know, they're pretty bold over there to kick a whole movie out for being racist. When did you see what they did to Finn in the Star Wars posters and to Black Panther trailer? Or not Black Panther trailer, the Black Panther poster. You know, pretty bold of them to just kind of oh, that racism, that's okay, but this racism, not okay. Be gone. It's like, well, it's kind of racism is kind of an all or nothing kind of deal, which is something the SJWs don't seem to grasp either.
And yes, Colin, it is a pun.
Oh my god, it's a pun.
It's a pun.
They're anti-puns.
The wording is, guess what kind of knees are these? Chai knees.
I've heard that joke before. It's okay. That's funny. That's actually fun. I'm a sucker for puns. So that's it. They got banned. That movie got banned out of theaters because of that. You're kidding me. It's a joke. You're not. You're fucking with me, right? No. I refuse to believe.
That alone got the movie completely banned. Yeah.
That's so stupid. What they did to Finn in the Black Panther movie was so much worse. And they were just like, you said a Chineseism, you must be punished. Like, oh god. Wow. That just makes you look so pathetic as a country that you can't handle like a little pun.
Oh, well,
that's sad.
They're going to have what they want. They're going to have what they want, and they have a very strict line of it, and the very cans and cannots and do's and do nots. And if you don't like it, well, there's always Tiananmen Square for you. If any of you know what that is.
No.
You don't want to know. So,
okay. Gotcha.
We do know that Newsom pushed limited stay-at-home orders through December 21st, and that Hollywood is now considered essential workers.
Yeah,
they are something that keep this country running. They are EMT, just as important as EMTs, as police department. I don't see how.
I mean,
I don't see how. This is a very, very, very tricky tightrope.
Yeah.
He is walking, because how do you see Hollywood as essential workers? Oh, well, entertainment is essential, not Hollywood entertainment. Not anymore. You know how much content is out there? Do you know how many? Do you know how much content is out there to watch? There is so much content. It would take you 20 fucking lifetimes to watch all of it.
And that's assuming nothing else gets uploaded. At this very moment, that's how much content is there.
There's so much content out there that you can never watch it all in one lifetime.
See, this is kind of an interesting discussion. Because I'm an essential worker. I have been declared an essential worker. And so there is enough logic behind it for me to kind of be like, okay. So it's kind of an interesting predicament, right? Because, obviously because of my own job, right? I can see, I'm not even kidding, I can see how they logicked themselves, quote unquote, logicked themselves into becoming essential workers. So because of the pandemic, people being isolated, people staying at home, they don't really leave, they don't really go out. There's really no form of entertainment. Sports can try to still continue to exist, but it's just not the same without a stadium full of people instead of stuffed animals and cardboard cutouts. But you don't need people, you don't need that when it comes to, you don't need like a stadium full of people when it comes to Hollywood movies, right? And so they can logic themselves into thinking, all right, well, at this point, for the sake of mental health, right, across the country and across the world, we're going to, because Hollywood puts itself up on a pedestal, right, of being the greatest thing since sliced bread. So since we're such this great, wonderful entity, we provide escapism that you can't get anywhere else. Quote,
No, that's
unquote.
not true.
I know, but you got to get into the mind of these people in order to understand why this occurred. So they think they're essential because they think they're the only things on the planet that can provide proper escapism. And I do mean proper escapism. That's what they will be telling themselves. They are doing a service to us by making money and going back to work. They are doing a service to us because that's how they have to rationalize it. The villain never ever thinks that they're a villain, right, Loki?
Right. And Psychodorf9 with a $5 super chat. Thank you so very much. Hollyweirds is embarrassed. They consistently earn less than the adult entertainment industry by a factor of 3. By a factor of 3. And thank you so very much, Psychodorf9. Are you ready?
Yes.
We're going to give you some Gojira Skull, brother. Skull! Thank you so very much, Psychodorf9. You guys keep the home fires burning bright in Valhalla. Skull! Oh, shit. And it's true. It's true that Hollywood gets its ass spanked by the entertainment industry, by the adult entertainment industry. And they're going to get their ass spanked by the gaming industry this year. That is why there is such a push for wokeness and SJW bullshit getting inserted into your gaming right now. Because Hollywood is getting spanked. Why? Okay. Why, if you were at home, why not play interactive entertainment than just sitting down and watching a movie? Because now you can play a game with a whole bunch of people. Now you can get together with a group of who knows how many people over different systems and play a video game together and have fun. The entertainment industry does not want to watch itself get flushed down the toilet, and that's exactly what's going to happen. They cut off their own head by doing what they have been doing, and by pointing their finger at every single one of you and calling you ists or obes or Yahtzees or any of this bullshit, which now they are coming out and apologizing for. Let's all be friends.
No.
I find it in my heart to take you back in because I need money for my next movie.
Yeah. See, you know what? I've been around long enough on this planet. I'm just not that fucking forgiving when you beat me down constantly and you insult me, insult my intelligence, insult my
It'll win all
family.
the awards, Colin. It'll win all the awards.
All the awards. It'll win Grammys for no apparent reason. It'll win it all. By the way, I sent you a little fun something.
And Broken, I love that. I love the old world. I love Warhammer, the old world. I love playing the old one. I know people love 40K, but I love the Skaven. I love playing the Skaven in the old world. I love playing the High Elves. I love the old world, and the fact that I can sit down at my computer and play that absolutely blows my mind from when I was a kid and I played that on a giant board. There are so many other options now. There are so many other options than dealing with the Hollywood woke bullshit. Interactive games. The Mass Effect trilogy is being re-released very soon. We have got Cyberpunk later this week, ladies and gentlemen, coming to this channel Thursday.
Woo!
Me and Heirs of Chaos are going to kick some ass in Cyberpunk from Thursday all through the weekend.
Yeah. That's why I told y'all on my channel on Saturday about stuff, and you might not see me for a little bit, but you will see me for a little bit. So that's what that cryptic thing was about. So I wanted him to, I wanted him to announce it. So yeah, Cyberpunk. Woo!
And Broken Entertainment plays the tabletop game through Discord. He has the table and the models. He does all the model moves. Dude, that is badass. Broken. That is badass that you were doing that. Hail to you, brother, because that is something we all need right now. Is shit like that. That is all something we need right now. And Jitsi Lemons. Whoop. Cyberpunk with Eris. Oh, yeah. And Loki. And Loki.
Oh, just a side note. just a minor side note.
It'll be amazing. Brie Larson at Video Game Awards.
Oh my god, it will be the most stunning and great thing you have ever witnessed in your entire life. Oh my goodness. By the way, I looked up. You know what I looked up? Do you know what I looked up, Loki?
What?
Just for funsies. Just for funsies. I thought it was semi-relevant to the... It is relevant. To what we're talking about. So, y'all, on this lovely platform, YouTube, do you want to know? Oh, by the way, pardon the garbage truck that decided that this was the opportune time.
Oh, we can't hear it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we can hear it. Holy crap.
Good, awesome. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. So sorry, I told everyone.
Colin, we are going to stream the character creation. I've got to go through it and see exactly what happens first.
Yeah.
So I will test it before we go live just to see. Yeah.
So on YouTube, this is from a 2019 article. So it's probably increased since then. The platform's users upload more than 500 hours of fresh video per minute. That works out to 30,000 hours of new content per hour and 720,000 hours of new content per day. And Hollywood thinks that they're essential.
No, they're not. And a Adega Outlaw. This is perfect, brother. The new renaissance of ideas and entertainment is upon us. Time to dump the idiotic and tired of the old. The rising of the new greatness is at the door in new formats and delivery vehicles. I completely agree, sir.
Yep.
I completely agree. Adega nailed it on the head. Guys, if you ever had an idea of something you want to do, something you want to create, now is the time.
Yes.
Because people need it now more than ever. And it is time to wipe away the old. It is time to wipe away the old. Hollywood has gotten to play this game. They've had theaters by the throat for years, for decades. They have had theaters by the throat. Disney was strangling movie theaters every single time they came out with a blockbuster.
They were blackmailing them, basically. That's what they were doing.
And the mom and pop theaters that will remain, I am praying small chains like Alamo and B&B survive, because there's nothing like going into a theater and getting a metal bowl of popcorn with real butter, sitting down with a soda, ordering a meal, drinking an alcoholic beverage, and enjoying a movie with a theater full of people. I can only hope that something like that survives.
Mm-hmm. I actually drove by my local chain, the Cinemark. I drove by it the other day, and there was actually people. There's people outside of the theater waiting to get in. I don't know how they're doing it, but at least there were people going to the theaters. But let me tell you something. Yeah, let me tell you something. When there's like less than 20 people, and the theater inside is empty, but there's less than 20 people outside of the theater waiting to get in the cold. It's like that's what people, obviously people want to go back to theaters. They do. Yeah. They do, clearly. Or they wouldn't have been waiting outside in the freezing cold to get into a movie, you know?
Psycho Dwarf 9 with a $2 super chat. Only good movies are old movies.
What old movies?
Anything
you on that?
Made before the last 10 years, I don't know. But thank you so very much, Psycho Dwarf 9, and let's do it.
All right, I'm ready.
Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Thank you so very much. Psycho Dwarf 9. You guys keep the home fires burning bright in Valhalla. Skull, brother. Listen to Loki. Remember the first portable cameras being introduced and how it was possible to make low budget movies. We're in that kind of transformation in the entertainment industry. Yes, we are. And a $7 super chat from Lady Mist. Thank you so very much, Lady Mist. Stressed out now. Only thing to come is half-dressed warriors shouting and raising spears. Oh, and loving the show. Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Thank you so very much, Lady Mist. And I get the message, Lady Mist. You ready?
Yeah.
Skull!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Thank you so very much, Lady Mist. You guys keep the home fires burning bright in Valhalla. Skull.
Holy hell. What timeline are we on? Are we on, like, I think we deviated from the proper timeline that we were supposed to be going. Somebody went back in time and fucked us all up. So, like, if the Marty McFly could, you know, go back and fix it, that would be lovely. Because this is, it's become a parody. It's like real life has become a parody of itself. You know, you have Hollywood.
It's all tripping over itself.
Yeah, Hollywood. Okay, get this, right? Hollywood, I just thought of it. Hollywood is declaring itself as essential.
Yes.
But it's not declaring the theater chains that host essential because they think they're going to make more money on their streaming services. Do you know how many streaming services there are? Do you realize that so many, like every major network has its own streaming service. It's absolutely absurd. I was looking, what was it the other day? There's a whole nother one that's come up. That's like the Food Network, the Home one. All of the networks that you would see in your dentist office, basically. All of those networks are kind of coming together to become a streaming service. You have Peacock, which I think is the CBS one. All these streaming services, and no one's going to be able to have them all. And so they're actually just kind of killing cable TV faster, which is something they wanted to preserve. And the streaming wars is going to wipe them all out because no one's going to be able to buy all of them.
No, and we have got a $2 super chat from Supreme Heretic. Brother, we love you. Hail to you, sir. He says, hail to you and Eris. Love you, homie. Brother, I was watching you play Battlefront the other day. So this one is just for you, Drew. Hashtag beware the Drew. You ready?
Yes.
Skull!
Get a better, yeah. I'm sorry. What?
Oh, brother, thank you so very much, Drew. You guys keep the home fires burning bright in Valhalla. Skull, thank you so much, Drew. God, I love you, homie. I miss coming on your Battlestar Galactica reviews, brother. I miss that. I miss hanging out with you guys. I've been so just hammered with work lately. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Drew. Seriously, brother. We love you, brother. And we hope everything gets better soon.
Yeah, we do.
Things are, you're right. Things are warped. Things are mirrored. Things are wrong. And the push to make the woke, blue-haired bullshit we have been dealing with, it's on them, ladies and gentlemen. It is on them. They have to take responsibility for this.
Oh my God.
They have to take responsibility for this, and they have to make good content.
Responsibility for their actions. Look, do you understand what you're asking? You're asking SJWs and the woke crowd to take responsibility. They don't know what to do that. They're not emotionally mature. They're not. I know they look like adults, but they don't act like them. They act like a bunch of children having temper tantrums if they don't get their damn way. All right.
D.D. Myers, we all will be awake after the show. Loki loves to wake us up in the morning. Nothing like it, that's for sure. Dude, I love getting up and getting to do this every single morning. Thank you, D.D. Myers.
Loki,
thank you. It is an honor to get to wake up in the morning, jump up, hop on here, and get to do this each and every morning, Monday through Friday. And hang out with you guys at night when I'm doing a game stream or when we're talking comics or when me and Adega are telling stories. There's nothing like it in the world for me. There's nothing else like it than to get up and get to do this every morning. Thank you. Thank you. They have to turn this around. And they can't turn this around by 1 minute saying that anyone who supports this one person, they need to be on a list of people. They need to be on a list and ruined. They need to have their businesses taken away. They need to have their freedom taken away, and then turn around and say, well, can't we all be friends now? We onesies, can't we all be friends now?
I got my way. Can't we be buddies? Can't we be like the bestest friends ever? Can't we just forget all the bullshit and all of the awful things I said about you and did to you just because I got my way?
Give me money. Give me money. Come see my stuff and give me money.
Shower me in your money and your praise because I got my way, and that means that your life is better because I got my way. It's like, wait a second.
No, we do not have short memories here. We do not have short memories here. We remember. and we don't take shit. The time of taking shit is over.
It's been over. Yeah, just more people are doing it. Not taking shit, my bad.
We are not going to sit idly by after you have pointed your finger at us and called us Yahtzees for not liking the woke-ass bullshit you have come out with. We will not forget that you have ruined iconic characters in pulp culture. We will not forget that you have ruined franchises on a whim, that you have taken things that we have loved and destroyed them for your own political agenda. We will not forget that you have used us, that you have lied to us, that you have baited us into your theaters, that you have baited us into your films by showing things that we loved and then destroying them. Well, guess what? Guess what, Hollywood? How about we subvert your expectations? How about we don't go see your woke ass bullshit? How about we don't turn in to your crap? Because I'm not going to. I'm not going to tune into your crap. I am not going to support your endeavors. I am not going to praise you when you have done us so wrong. It is not going to happen. You have lied to us. You have deceived us. You have pointed your fingers at us and called us all this bullshit. And you have destroyed the vehicle in which you use to disseminate your woke ass shit. It's on you. Oh, we want to be the most progressive, blah, 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 blah. We want to shut everything down and we want to have lunch catered to us in a fucking parking lot. We want to tell all the theaters you can't show this because you can't have anybody in them while we release our shit on a digital platform. Theaters have carried you, Hollywood. They have carried you for almost a century. And look at what you did to them. Look at how you treated them. Look how you bent them over the couch and took it to them. And you expect them to pander to you. You expect us to pander to you. You expect us to bail you out. You expect us to watch your shit. There are other options. We will not get on our knees. We didn't get on our knees when you were screaming at us to. We didn't get on your knees when you were screaming that you were going to cancel us. We didn't get on our knees for your bullshit, and we won't, because that is not how we roll. That is not what we do. Even your own blue-haired fucking little army is abandoning you left, right, and center because they're not going to financially support you because they don't want to work. They don't want to have jobs. They don't want to push their own fucking agenda. The time of you being in control of all this shit is over. You are losing your influence. You are losing your financial status. And when this is all said and done, you will have lost us.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.